Peggy 16.
What the Bureau offers is it really asks a lot of the player in commanding and controlling their squad. There's a lot of consequences, and if you're not paying attention to the tactics and the evolution of the battlefield, you can wind up losing some really high-ranking members of your squad. And once they're gone for good.
I think the core of an XCOM experience is a game that demands or requires skillful play.
There, moving to position.
In the Bureau, we focused primarily on this skillful play via tactical combat.
It's not a game that you're going to be able to just run and gun through there. If you get up close to the enemies and you're unprotected, you're going to get dropped pretty quickly. By the same token, if you can get up close and flank those enemies where they're unaware of you or use your agent's abilities to draw their attention away, that's where you're really set up for success.
The difficulty modes in the Bureau, XCOM Declassified, they follow classic XCOM nomenclature. So there's rookie, squatty, veteran, and commander.
So on rookie level, that's a difficulty level for people that just want to experience a really cool story set in an alternate 60s world of alien invasion. It's no pushover. You're still going to need to be commanding your squad, paying attention to their health, their abilities, and that sort of thing. But we'll let you restock your agents at the end of every battle. On squatty difficulty, that's when things start to get amped up a little more. The enemies are going to shoot a little more accurately and hit a little harder, and we're going to start seeing them flank and surround you a little more frequently. Veteran is kind of our default difficulty, and this is where you really need to start demonstrating that you can not only play the game as a good shooter player, but also by managing your squad, paying attention to them, and really putting together plans more than a couple sequences ahead. Finally, we have our commander difficulty. That's when we really step things up. The enemies are going to be the most accurate, they're going to hit you the hardest, and they're going to be surrounding you as quickly as they can. Your agents, if they get injured, are only going to be able to be stabilized. You'll be able to rescue them so they don't die, but they're going to be out of the battle. And that starts to limit your tactical options. So you really have to start thinking 2, 3, 4 steps ahead to make sure that your squad is going to be successful.
We do require that you have a good distribution of your forces in the battlefield. Use sound tactics, things like covering fire, relocating, target prioritization, looking for the high ground advantages, maximizing your flanks, this sort of thing, all escalating up both in the intensity that's required from the player based off of where you're at in the campaign progression, the enemies that you're fighting, how things are leveling up, to get what effectively is something that is hopefully giving a challenge to the player every step of the way and demanding something from them, not just as I am a combatant in the battlefield, but as a commander.
We need some rockets now!
We found that the fan base is okay with it not being sort of a pacifier in mouth experience. We felt pretty good that we could take that as a signpost for how we wanted to scale up the difficulty or the challenge, as I like to say, in the Bureau XCOM Declassified.